ang hirap ng buhay na pinagdaanan ko, ayaw kong madaanan ng bawat pamilyang Pilipino. Kaya I hope na ang ating bansa umunlad, magkaisa tayo, ipagdasal natin ang ating mga leader dahil walang imposible sa Panginoon pag tayo ay nagdarasal. Nung ako ay naupong senador, hindi ko po talaga kinompromise yung posisyon ko kasi yung commitment ko sa taong bayan, manatiling commitment ko sa kanila habang ako'y pinagkakatiwalaan at nagsiservisyo sa gobyerno.
Masakit lang isipin, Mr. President, na ang programa na para sa mga mahihirap, tapos may mga tao na kumokontra. Kasi pag maganda yung ginagawa para sa mga mahirap, dahil kalaban ka, kukontrahin ka. Nakakabuti naman sa taong bayan. Pagkakalaban ka, ganun. Kaya walang progreso, walang kaunlaran ang bansa natin dahil after ng administrasyon ng isang leader, pag mapalitan siya, hindi ipagpatuloy yung programa niya na maganda para sa taong bayan. Pagkatapos naman ng isa, yung magandang programa niya, mahinto na naman, ibang programa na naman. Bakit hindi natin suportahan? Kahit na ba, ang isang politiko, ang puso para talaga sa taong bayan o tumulong, kung maganda yung programa, dapat suportahan na lang. Ang problema, laging hindi maganda, laging hindi maganda, laging hindi maganda. Lahat ba yung mga programa ng mga nakaraang leaders ay hindi maganda? Pagdating sa mga mahihirap, nasasaktan ako pagka binabatikos yung mga programa para sa kanila. Diyan ako galing sa pagiging mahirap, yung walang makain sa isang araw. Naranasan ko yun. Kaya ako, anumang narating ko, anumang pera, anong halaga ang nakamtan ko sa buhay, hindi mahalaga para sa akin yan. Ang importante, makatulong ako sa taong bayan, makatulong ako sa kapwa ko. We came to this world naked and we will depart alone and naked. Wala tayong madalala. Iiwanan natin lahat yan. Ipaglalaban ko ang karapatan ng mga mahirap na tao.
Atin itong bansa, gusto ko po na tayong lahat nagtutulungan para umunlad ang ating bansa, para umasinso ang bawat Pilipino. Mga kababayan ko, mga nagsiservisyo sa gobyerno, magkaisa tayo. Isipin natin na ang mga kababayan natin nagugutom, nahihirapan. Yung iba, walang sariling tahanan, natutulog sa kalye lamang. Tayo, lahat ay pari-parihong tao, may puso na nararamdaman. Naway, bawat isa sa atin, lahat tayo, accountable tayo pagharap natin sa Panginoon. Lagi kong sinasabi, kahit ano pa kayaman mo, kahit ikaw pa pinakasikat sa buong mundo, pag namatay tayo, wala tayong madadala kahit piso. Ang Manny Pacquiao, walang karapatan mag-ibang kahit kanino. Dahil galing po ako sa hirap. Therefore, ang aking gagawin, tutulungan yung mga kasama kong naiiwan doon sa laylayan. Tutulungan sila. Ang dasal ko palagi sa kanila na umasinso din sila sa buhay at makaahon din, guminhawa sa buhay. Kaya tayong lahat, mga kababayan ko, sama-sama tayo, magkaisa tayo para sa pag-unlad ng ating bansa, tayong lahat magtutulungan.
Winning streak under threat. Orlan Wamar knocks it down. It's a 5-point lead for the Knights. 4 seconds. Caballero has time. 3-point. Oh!
Oh my goodness! What a game! What a game!
Diano Caballero! Diano Caballero!
Two teams that have history playing against each other but now find themselves on different divisions sa Season 7 ng Liga ng Bawat Pilipino ay maglalaban ngayong gabi dito sa Inares Center in Montalban, Rizal. San Juan Knights led by Orlan Wamar, the franchise player who has dealt Alwin Alday and the rest of the Rizal Centro Mall Golden Coolers a few heartbreaks in recent seasons. They go off again dito sa ating laban. Rizal took the regular season matchup last season via triple overtime and they will look to end their losing streak and also get a repeat against the Knights tonight dito sa kanilang bahay. Magandang gabi po mga kaliga. Si Dev Tupas kasama si Coach Mike Perez. Sidney Crespo is at courtside. Mapapanood yung MPBL on our social media pages, Facebook and YouTube. And we are live on Solar Sports. And Coach Mike, San Juan unbeaten so far. Rizal also right there at the top of the South Division this time. Ay, magandang laban to.
Yeah, definitely. And one thing that really makes this game very interesting, nagbago ang dimension ng paglalaro nitong dalawang to. San Juan has focused more on the defense, samantalang offensively, nagpalakas naman itong Rizal.
Oo, no, Rizaldo, 2 straight losses para sa kanila. Pero pag-usapan muna natin itong San Juan Knights. They started the season quite late, but they piled up 5 straight wins. And they've done it. This is not the usual convincing victories for San Juan, but nonetheless, they do have closers and they get the job done. And in their last game against Batangas, they pulled off a 9-point victory there at home.
Yeah, definitely yung mga piyesang meron sila at any moment in time in this season, pwedeng pumutok yung mga yan. And yung sa game nila sa Batangas, dumikit yung Batangas, pero you know, yung laro ni Mike and ni Orlan Wamar in the third and the fourth quarter really told on the result of the game. Decent field goal shooting and free throws and paint points, pero huge scoring from the bench para dito kay Orlan Wamar and Mike. You know, 39% shooting on a 40 points in the paint, that's a +4, and yung 45 na bench points, 31 of those 45 coming from those two guys.
No, also shooting more free throws and hitting more free throws itong San Juan Knights. On the other side, as you take a look at Coach Alex Angeles, the first-year coach of San Juan, no, unang taon niya dito sa San Juan after spending last season with Caloocan and the previous season leading Bacoor to the finals. No? Ang Rizal naman, on the other hand, opened the season with 5 straight wins. But, dalawang sunod na talo sila. No, natalo sila dito sa kanilang bahay against Abra, and you know, they tried to bounce back against Caloocan, but they lost a late lead here. I think they were leading by around 10, 11 points going to the last 3 minutes of this ball game, but and also they missed the last second attempt to take the win against Caloocan as Caloocan battled their way back and stole this victory.
Oh, laking bagay ng ng rebounding para sa Caloocan that time. They were -23 on the rebounding department. Pero pag tinignan mo, +40 naman sila sa points in the paint, and really a lot of that has to do with better shooting. Kaya kung hindi lang nagmintis yung final na play for Kamson, it would have been a different story altogether.
And Coach Ralph Rivera needing to refocus and recalibrate para sa matchup na to as they take on a Knights team that has really, you know, also beat them, eliminated them out of the playoffs last season nung nasa North Division pa sila. Yung dalawang players natin na maglalaban sa ating player matchup, this is a terrific matchup. Tingnan natin dito. Halos magkadikit ang kanilang numero. Although Kamson shooting, you know, 39% because he takes a lot of threes as well.
Yes.
Ito si Eric Kamson.
Exactly, that's the key difference. Yung 3-point attempts ni Eric Kamson, because you know that really is within his range. But if you look at these guys, very similar yung style of play, and this is going to be a matchup that we would look to in this game.
Oo, no? And of course, in terms of basta matchup ang pag-uusapan, doon tayo kay Sidney Crespo.
Yes, Adelph, Coach Mike, kausapin muna natin ang mga reliable guys ng San Juan Knights at ng Rizal Golden Coolers. We have Mike Kalisaan at Eric Kamson. Mike, pinapatunayan ng Rizal na isa talaga sila sa mga teams to beat, lalo na this season. No? Marami na silang highlights, hard-earned wins. Paano nyo sila pinaghandaan ngayong gabi?
Sumunod lang kami sa sa mga adjustment nila, coach. Knowing Rizal, lalo na ngayon yung lineup nila, talagang ang dami nilang veterano. Yan sila Kuya Eric, sila Kanyete nandyan. So ayun, alam naman natin last year, nalo din kami sa kanila. So ngayon talagang pinagandaan talaga namin sila.
Thank you so much, Mike, at good luck sa inyo ngayong gabi. Also, we have Eric Kamson. Eric, like I said, marami na kayong highlights, marami na kayong magandang pinakita this season, pero meron ding 2 heartbreaking losses. Ano yung mga natutunan nyo doon na dapat hindi na mangyari ngayong gabi?
Siguro yung ilimit namin yung mga turnover namin, and then sabi ko nga sa'yo kanina, yung little things na napapakawala namin is ang dami. So, kailangan nyo nang ma-limit namin yan.
Eric, baka may message ka sa lahat ng nanonood dito sa ating venue?
Especially dito sa Montalban, salamat sa suporta nyo. Patuloy nyo lang suportahan kaming ang Rizal team at lalo-lalo na MPBL. Salamat sa inyo.
Eric and Mike, thank you so much for your time, guys. Ngayon simulan na natin ang ating main game. Richard Tampos, please take it away.
It's time to buckle up for tonight's main game here at Inares Center, Montalban, San Juan Knights and your Rizal Central Mall Golden Coolers. This is the 2025 Manny Pacquiao's MPBL Season 7. Join me in welcoming for the starting lineups. Let's begin with the MPBL Season 2 champion, San Juan Knights. Guard number 18, Nico Panganiban. Forward number 15, Arvin Gamboa. The other forward number 7, Ron Dennison. Playing center number 2, Mike Calisaan. And at point guard number 5, Orlan Wamar. The head coach is Alex Angeles, assisted by Jonathan Banal, RB Mangahas, James Ongpin, Nat Gregorio, Paulo Gorospe, Jigs Guadamor, and PJ Manigan. Team consultants, Philip Cesar and Bong Ding Lasan. Team manager, Jun Usman. Team honor, Honorable Senator Jinggoy Estrada. And now, for your Rizal Central Mall Golden Coolers. Power forward number 28, Marco Paulo Balagtas. Point guard number 18, Keanu Caballero. Two guard number 17, Alwin Alday. Playing center number 13, Eric Camson. And at small forward number 6, Enil Jaser Tolentino. The head coach is Ralph Rivera. His assistants are Don Villamin, Christian Coronel, and Mario Gotera. Team manager Joel Conde. Team governor Sandra Cruz. The team honors Jaime Lim and Alexander Cruz.
The starting five is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Orlan Wamar, Nico Panganiban, Mike Calisaan, Arvin Gamboa, and Ron Dennison start for the visitors. Rizal parades Keanu Caballero, Alwin Alday, who celebrated his birthday recently. Eric Camson, Marco Balagtas, and Neil Tolentino completing the 5 on the floor para dito sa Rizal Central Mall Golden Coolers. This is going to be a good one. Last season, triple overtime classic to. And a good way to continue this story or this narrative between these two teams. Ang maganda dito, sa bahay naman ng Rizal ang laban.
And obviously, may kanya-kanyang naging adjustments din off-season itong dalawang teams na to. And we'll see how that goes in this first match.
Oh, wow. Early, easy basket for Mike Calisaan, and the playmaking of Orlan Wamar again on full display. This is a nice matchup at the point guard spot. Caballero and Wamar. Both pretty good in setting up their teammates. Of course, Orlan, alam naman natin kung gaano siya kagaling umiscore din. It's a travel on Eric Camson.
Medyo sinubukang i-ball fake ni Eric Camson, but before he could even put the ball on the floor, that foot got lifted.
A lot of confusion there. It's a nice play to open the game.
Little ball screen action with a cut under by the big.
Nico Panganiban from Antipolo, Rizal. So it's a homecoming of sorts for Nico.
Agad dito pala siya.
Oo. Gamboa takes the jumper. It's an air ball. Calisaan trying to save it, but it's out of bounds. A bola ng mga nakaitim. The home team, Rizal. Team owner and Senator Jinggoy Estrada is in the building as well. Good tap by Panganiban. San Juan on the run. Calisaan misses the layup. That's last touch on the Knights, I believe.
Ay, kanina pinag-usapan natin yung yung matchup nito ni Kalisaan sa ni Eric Camson. I think yun rin ang difference is Kalisaan would run with a fast break and so better percentage.
Oo. And they will not challenge it. So, bola ng Rizal. Neil Tolentino, binigay kay Eric Camson. Arvin Gamboa nakabantay sa kanya. Here's Alwin Alday. Alday with a runner. That won't work. Alwin. And this is on the second serving. Caballero. Alday. 3 on the way. 0 for 3 to start para kay Alwin Alday. But we all know that he will not stop shooting. Ito si Alwin Alday.
Yeah, definitely. There's no way Alwin is gonna stop shooting. Not lalo na ngayon na meron na siyang magandang supporting cast. Last year, halos lahat talaga nakadepend sa kanya. Now, he's got other guys that are gonna help him out scoring-wise and, securing the rebounds.
Norlan Wamar steps into this jumper. It's short. Last touch on Neil Tolentino.
That really is one thing that I feel na nagiging concern rin siguro ng San Juan, yung outside shooting nila. That number's really gone down.
Kalisaan to Wamar. Orlan, the kick out to Ron Dennison for 3. That won't go. Wamar banks it in for 2.
Good timing on the offensive rebound by Orlan Wamar. Again, some shots from the outside not falling so far for the Knights.
Rizal still looking for their first basket of the game. Caballero on the handoff. Switch inside Tolentino. Grabe yun. If he converted on that one, and Marco Balagtas cleans it up for the 2 points.
Hindi pa nga pumasok, naghihiyawan na yung mga tao. Paano pa kaya kung pumasok yun kay Neil?
4-2. Panganiban got the step. The off-balance shot won't work. Kalisaan inside and a foul on Camson.
Somehow, when you look at Mike, mas active siya on his feet if you compare him to Camson rather.
And check out this stick back kay Marco Balagtas, who struggled in the last game against Caloocan. Kalisaan averaging a near double-double this season. Five to 2 is the count. Senator Jingoy Estrada. I'd like to thank LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. Kalisaan misses the second. Panganiban with a rebound and Camson. That's number 2 on Eric.
Yan rin yung naging concern kay Eric in some of the game, getting early into foul trouble. He loves to battle it out inside, especially for those rebounds and 50-50 ball.
Well, minsan kung early in the game, may mga times na papakawalan mo na lang yun but nonetheless, alam naman natin, Eric Camson always wants to make his mark on the defensive end.
Tsaka rin si Eric kumaga leadership by example na papakita ko muna sa inyo kung paano gawin na I'm gonna hustle, but as he does that, he comes into contact and he gets into those foul situations.
Well, mas siya doon na hindi nag-box out yung mga kakampi niya.
Oo, totoo.
Mike Cañete has been inserted into the game. Tolentino. Alwin Alday. Dennison na nakabantay sa kanya. Swings it over to Tolentino. And loses his balance. Fast break ang San Juan. Gamboa for 2 and an early timeout called by Coach Ralph Rivera. As the Knights have blitzed the Golden Coolers early on here. This is the extreme fast break of the game, brought to you by Extreme X Pop. personal karaoke speaker. Every day, karaoke. 9-2. Timeout, Rizal.
Para sa 100% pag-unlad, para sa 100% pagbabago, para sa 100% paglilingkod, para sa 100% Pinas.
50 tayo! 50 si MB! Kahati mo, si Manny!
Special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. We are back at the Inares Center in Montalban, Rizal. Rizal trailing at the moment. 7 points ang lamang ng San Juan. Balagtas inside. Back to Tolentino. Layup, good.
Tolentino had to make a way. Kalisaan once again running the floor.
Missed the layup though. Good defense by Cañete. Cañete, the ball fake taken away by Gamboa. He wants to take that back. Denison and Cañete refusing to let go. It's a jump ball. Bola ng Rizal.
Kitang-kita mo yung compete dito sa dalawang player na to. Ron Denison and Cañete.
And Cañete, yung pag-ball fake niya, doon si Gamboa nakahawak agad sa bola. Caballero to Tolentino. Balagtas. Jumper is good.
Ayan ay mga isa sa mga point of attack ni Marco Balagtas na you really would love to fall in. Shots from top of the key.
Wamar. Pass was deflected and a foul given up by Ron Denison.
Ganda ng adjustment sa depensa ng Rizal kanina. Nakita nila they got beat pero naka-recover pa rin sila.
Check out this assist of the game brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Si Kalisaan still second guessing himself kung close out ba siya long kay Balagtas that time, but for the most part Marco's gonna take that shot from that area.
Papa Ray Hugnatan. Caballero misses the three-pointer. Panganiban. Labas kay Orlan Wamar. Halfway through this first period, San Juan with a 3-point lead. Inside they go. Papa Ray misses. Tough angle to work with. Balagtas to Caballero. Marco will launch the three and hit. 7 of the 9 points of Rizal coming from Marco Balagtas. Shooting slump in the last game, but he's opened the ball game with 7 quick ones for the Golden Coolers. This is a 3-point shot brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. Tied game at 9-all. Timeout, San Juan.
Para sa atletang Pilipino.
Para sa kabataang Pilipino.
Para sa kababaihan, para sa pamilyang Pilipino.
Para sa kinabukasan. At ito po ang MPBL Party List number 77 sa balota.
Commissioner Kenneth Duremdes Executive Officer Joe Ramos, Head of Operations Emer Oreta, Security Chief Rudy Distrito. 1 seat apart. And yan po ang mga resulta ng last meeting ng Rizal and San Juan. Nung nasa North Division pa ang Rizal.
Oo, kasi nilipat na sa South ang Rizal, no?
They've
Just to
actually-
balance it out. Pero taga-South rin talaga, no? Ang Rizal.
You know what? You know, it's funny. Rizal is the only team that has made the playoffs of both divisions.
Oh, yeah?
Posible. I
Oh,
think
yeah, yeah.
Marikina could be. As Cañete knocks down the 3.
So what you're saying is that posible na parehong division.
Oh, kasi yung Marikina ano din yan eh. Nag-south din yan tapos
Oh.
nag-north na rin.
Okay.
We gotta check on that one. Denison, fouled by Alday.
And Denison is one veteran guy that surely could help out the Knights.
And check out that 3-pointer galing kay Cañete, who also did not have a good game against Caloocan. Mike Cañete, only 6 points on 2 of 8 shooting.
It's not like he didn't get his touches. Meron eh. Masana early part of the game pero hindi lang talaga makascore. Kaya no, they defaulted back to Alwin and Kamson later in the second half of that game.
Denison tracks down the miss. Panganiban launches the 3. And Kalisaan muscling his way through. 14-12. Cañete using the ball fake.
Ibang klase rin talaga activity ni Mike Kalisaan. He was the one who made the basket on one end pero he was part of that defensive stand the other way.
Coco Pingoy enters the game together with Samboy De Leon and Robbie Naive.
Well, this will be interesting kung sino ang kukunin ito ni Robbie Naive. Will it be Coco who's taking on Orlan or what?
Yeah, and this is the output that we mentioned from Cañete. 6 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. So below his numbers of 11 in every game this season. Mike Cañete, he is called the Claw.
Bakit nga ba?
Kasi malaki yung kamay.
Malaki yung kamay. Parang Kawhi Leonard.
We're tied at 14. Here's Reynel Hognatan against Balagtas. Hognatan, nice.
Tough cover yun, yung gano'n. Lalo na you have weak side movement, shooters getting flared, and drivers getting, diving inside the shaded area. And you've got Reynolds deciding.
Naive, shot clock down to 5. Maikes bumps Cañete. It's a foul. Check out this Gixter great move of the game. Born for greatness. Up and under. And finishing with the right. Reynel Hognatan. A move that has earned him so much money in his career.
At saka he really was in control all throughout.
And De Leon knocks down the jumper. This guy has been slowly but surely been integrated into this Rizal lineup. And you know that hinahanap niya yung timing niya, and for sure he will be an asset going forward para dito sa Golden Coolers.
Agree. And yung 9 minutes na playing time niya nakukuha niya, he's shooting 50% from there. And so you expect more from him. Naive right time.
Labas kay Cañete, he'll fire. Air ball.
But that still is a good shot, if you ask me. That's a trailer 3. For the most part, that's undefended, unchallenged. And considering who's taking the shot, it's Cañete. you're gonna be good with that. That's a 42% three-point shooter right there, taking the attempt.
And what I like about the lineups here of both coaches is that itong San Juan, biglang dumami yung, marami din silang options, no, down to the third group. Yung Rizal, hindi na rin nagpapahuli. Meron na rin silang options doon sa third group nila. That's over the top.
Yung sample na additional lang dyan for Rizal, you have Robbie Naive, no? That's part of the guard rotation. Samantalang sa kabila, you have Joem Sebandal, who could also be a good defensive stopper. So iba-ibang piyesa din.
Eric Pili is and John Apasible are still on the bench, no? Hindi pa sila pinapasok dito. It's Serrano who gets the nod as one of the backup big men.
I firmly believe that at some point in time, Eric Pili is gonna knock down shots. That's gonna matter in games for Rizal.
De Leon for 3. Sabandal tracks down the miss under pressure from Serrano. Oh no, that's Calinato rather. Foul. Dexter Marquez, that's number 2 on Dexter.
Makes you wonder if they're gonna challenge this. That's the second.
Yeah.
And that's why he's asking for it.
May konting galaw.
Meron,
May konting galaw.
Meron. He's getting in the path of the defender.
Naive, atake. No good. Ball is loose. Ends up with Pingoy short. Cañete. That's the steal. De Leon underneath. Basket plus the foul.
But you see yung tiwala nila dito kay Samboy De Leon. Ano? Cañete could have easily taken that shot from that spot. But, you know, he chose to give it off to guy. In Samboy, he was a little bit closer. Lalo na nung nag-stunt itong si Reynel.
Yun, slight contact there. And Ugnatan is whistled for the foul. De Leon. Wow. Ano ko, parang nadulas ba sa kamay niya yung bola na yun? Sa free throw na yun? 18-16. Rizal has done a good job. They were down 7 early in the game. Marquez inside. Dexter is fouled by Mike Cañete.
Alam mo, isa na rin yan sa reason we talked about earlier yung bumaba yung scoring nitong San Juan, because they really have turned to their half-court sets, which really for the most part are paint attacks instead of yung mga three-pointers nila last season.
Yeah, there's a change in coaching personnel, by the way. They had Coach Nani Pondulan, who is now with Jose Rizal University, his alma mater. Congratulations, by the way, Coach Nani. He will handle that program in the upcoming NCAA season. Because wala naman masyadong pagbabago in terms of personnel. They only lost Mike Malonzo and Paulo Hernandez, who did not actually play in the tail end of the season.
Oh, wala masyado, no?
Oo. But Mike Malonzo is a big loss.
Agree.
Here's De Leon. Atake. Offensive foul.
Yeah, clearly offensive foul.
On the discard. On Jackson.
Just actually trying to run through him.
Can't do that.
Relatively maganda shooting ng dalawang teams, 43 and 40%.
So Bandal, the turnaround shot. Yes, sir.
Joem Sebandal continues to be, a pretty much good rotation player for San Juan. Quality shots.
San Juan is back in front, 20-18. Coco, 2-second differential, game clock and shot clock. Pingoy launches the 3. No. Naive with the offensive rebound. Tough shot. In and out. And That will do it. First quarter in the books with the San Juan Knights leading by 2. They led by as many as 7 in that quarter. Marco Balagtas came alive with 7 quick points to get Rizal settled. But the Knights, with that firepower and that strength inside the paint, on full display in that quarter. 20-18 at the end of 1 for the Knights.
Para sa 100% pag-unlad, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% pagbabago, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% paglilingkod, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% Pinas,
50 tayo, 50 si MB. Hati mo, si Manny.
Get a special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. Well, let's go to Sydney Crespo.
Discipline will be a key factor in tonight's game, as Coach Ralph Rivera emphasized. The recent heartbreaking loss came from giving up 23 more rebounds to Caloocan and allowing more trips to the free throw line. Something that they can avoid if they stay disciplined in their defensive schemes. Kahit raw natalo na ni Coach Ralph itong San Juan last season, they cannot afford to be complacent because this is a very flexible team. He described them as a squad that can either run or slow down the pace of the game. So they'll need to be ready to adjust and keep up. And biro niya pa, taga San Beda rin itong si Coach Alex, the new head coach of San Juan, kaya magaling din. Our story tonight runs deep. I have more later sa Gulf Coach Mike.
Thank you so much, Sid. So, a nice subplot to this matchup. Kala nyo, kayo lang may San Beda dito, ha? Tabi ko, San Beda din. Mike Perez.
Mga bedista yan, mga yan. Yung dalawang yan. At parehong magaling na gwardiya when they don the red and the white of...
Well, I have to go back to the point from Sydney about Coach Ralph mentioning discipline dun sa depensa nila because yung they were actually pretty good in the first 5 games of the season, and you know when they went up against a team, an athletic team like Abra, may konting may na-plant na seeds of doubt kahit papano dahil dun sa pagkatalo nila yun.
Yeah. At saka yung game na yun, they were dominated so much that, you know, yun nga sinasabi mo, you second guess yourself. But the important thing is you have to recover it, patuloy kang maging disiplinado. Because, you know, you want to win this season.
And the thing with the last game against Caloocan, I felt that they were actually on their way to a win there.
Yep.
And it was more of Caloocan, you know, showing a lot of grit and character to get or steal that win. His free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances and Subok at Kompleto Appliance Brand ng Pilipinas.
Tsaka yung labanan din sa sa boards eh. I felt in that last quarter it was a matter of composure. Na-expose itong dalawang teams, and whoever responded well. Sayang rin kasi yung na-miss na basket for but you know, you gotta move past that and move on to the next game.
We've had our share of crazy results. Oh, Naive with the offensive rebound, and talk about, you know, keeping your focus sa offensive rebound. Sort of anticipated the miss from Samboy De Leon.
Key mistake.
Sa bandal, overshoots on the layup. Galinato misses. He gets his own miss. Sa bandal from downtown. Yes!
Again, he's giving quality minutes here for Coach Alex. A knockdown 3 from the corner on a pressure release.
De Leon, no good on the 3. Sabandal able to get the rebound. Nice pass to Marquez. Oh, beautiful basketball from San Juan. Galinato with the finish. And it's a 6-point lead for the Knights.
Well, it really started with Sabandal advancing that ball until, that ball movement and that finish for the Knights. Beautifully done.
De Leon is just gonna make his free throws though.
Right.
He has to. This is our fast break of the game, brought to you by Extreme X Play on-the-go speaker. Take your music anywhere.
And so far, itong si De Leon has taken the most shot attempts here for Rizal. He's attempted 6 times, and he's made a couple.
But the yellow light is on, so it means there's a challenge.
Pero laking bagay rin ang adjustment ng ibang rotational pieces ng San Juan.
We'll be right back for the result of this challenge.
The challenge made by San Juan Knights is successful. There was no foul.
So this is the 5th successful challenge of this day.
It's the coach's hit rate today.
Yeah, maganda. Oh, he was just vertical there. And I understand why Coach Alex had to make a challenge because tatlo na yan ni Dexter kung tinawagan ng foul.
They cannot afford to have him 3.
Pingoy, atake sa loob. Left-handed scoop, won't go. Cañete for 2.
And I was gonna say, ang ganda ng depensa ng San Juan doon. Really staying focused on that drive by Coco Pingoy, not allowing the kickouts. Pero they forgot boxing him out. So he got that rebound and an assist.
Joe M. Lost the handle. It's off sa bandal. Turnover, San Juan.
Ganyan ka-importante. Yung konting deflection lang, makukuhaan ka ng bola. It throws you off course. And, that ball now swinging over to Rizal.
Norland Omar set to check in. Eric Pili has actually entered the game for the first time as Jeric Serrano knocks down the jumper.
Minsan kanya-kanyang magic bunot rin ito. Baka mamaya si Jeric Serrano, yung isang piyesa naman para dito sa Rizal in as much as may Joe M sa bandal ka sa San Juan Knights.
Well, 3 players coming in. And interestingly, one of them is a former Rizal player in Traniel Veloria who formed a 3-headed monster in that win last season.
Tsaka napaka-close niyan kay Alwin Alday. Eric Pili.
Pili misses on the drive. Calisan secures the rebound for San Juan. AC Soberano is also checking in. So Wamar Viloria, Soberano coming in for Jackson Galinato. And who else? That's our Extreme 3-point shot of the game, brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. And yeah, only Calisan has stayed on. Reynald Hugnatan has also gone back to the bench of San Juan.
Pero ganda niyang pasok ng tatlong gwardiya na yan. Orlon, Wamar, AC. Oh, Orlan.
Soberano. One dribble pull-up short. Rebound Pingoy. Cañete. Okay, Pili. Serrano now. Back to Coco. Cañete providing the pick. Naive is there. 4 seconds to work with. And a steal by Soberano. Wamar. Gamboa. AC for 3. Short. Wamar able to track it down. Travel on Arvin Gamboa.
Yeah, and even the shooting percentage of AC Soberano has gone down this season. He's pretty much up there in the high 30 and 40% three-point shooter, but now he's only shooting 18%.
And Naive makes way for Alday. 5 turnovers apiece. We have a close one here. The rebounding story, tabla din sila. Assist, tabla din.
Ganda ng matchup, no?
Oo. Cañete, Alday, nakawala. Teardrop is good.
And so Alwin gets one over Cranial right now.
Yeah. We're tied at 26. Marco Balagtas will check in the next dead ball kasama si Keanu Caballero. Wamar, binigay kay Gamboa. Cranial to AC. Soberano, the kick out to Cranial Viloria. A jumper. It's off to the left. A rebound. Soberano. Gamboa with a jumper. Yes.
Arvin Gamboa, pretty much perimeter guy as well. That combo of AC and Cranial, very dangerous on the floor at the same time.
And this is a second opportunity already for the Knights, and Arvin Gamboa make sure they're able to capitalize. Timeout muna tayo. 28-26 naman ang San Juan.
Para sa 100%'ong pag-unlad, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100%'ong pagbabago, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100%'ong paglilingkod, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100%'ong Pinas,
50 tayo. 50 si MB. Kahati mo, si Manny.
The San Juan Knights face off with the Imos Brotherhood on April 30, May 5. Kalaban nila yung Caloocan, Batangang, Kalu. And on May 8, this is a tough stretch here against the Pasay Voyagers. So 2 games against the North Division rivals for Coach Alex and the Knights. Let's go to Sydney Crespo.
Nagmuni-muni man ang San Juan ng whole week. Walang muni-muni ngayon para sa kanila. Coach Alex says that when you're going up against quality players like Rizal, talino ang kailangan mo. Buti na lang daw, marami niyan ang San Juan Knights. He shared that they prepared a lot of plays for this game, but the Knights didn't even flinch. Malaki raw ang mental capacity nitong players niya. He admits that both squads are running teams na kumukuha ng punto sa transition. Kaya kailangan nila maging kryptonite sa similar strength na meron ng Rizal. Sa Coach Mike?
Maraming salamat, Sid, and just the awareness ni Coach Alex sa kalaban nila. He knows that, and there's already a nice sample size of what Rizal is capable of doing, and the transition game is aware of it. Lalo na isa sa mga dating players nito si Alwin Alday.
Oh, alam na alam niya yung comfort level, yung tendencies or what have you, and you agree, both teams really love to run.
And Alwin, 23 points against Caloocan, 15 in the second half, and we were set to award him the best player of the game of that. Pero yun nga, no, Caloocan had other plans. Alwin turned 30-something recently.
Oh yeah, it was his birthday, I think, days after.
A few days ago. Ayaw sabihin kung ano na totoong edad niya.
Basta something lang.
Basta mid-30s. Niloko ko siya. Pwede ka na pala sa 30-something and up. Wamar is denied by Pili. Caballero gets it to Pili. Down low, they go to Marco Balagtas. Defense to offense in the blink of an eye. And look at this ball game. We have 6 deadlocks and 4 lead changes so far.
And that's the reason why you get an Eric Pili. Both ends of the floor, very mobile. See a knockdown jumper again from Arvin Gamboa. And Eric Pili, he plays defense a lot for the most part dito sa Rizal, but count on him to score as well and find good dimes if need to.
We're tied at 30, 7th deadlock of the game. And we're only in the first half. Kamson, this is our matchup here. Inside to Caballero, could turn over Rizal.
Boy, these turnovers, you got to be careful with them.
This is our assist of the game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Pili to balagtas. Kalisaan. Nearly traveled there. Bagsak si Mike. Soberano is open. Three-pointer. Down it goes para kay AC Soberano.
Boy, did they need that for the Knights. Gotta get him into a really good groove, and next time I'm sure they're gonna try and find him again.
Camson, the turnaround. Too strong. He has struggled, Eric Camson. 2 quick fouls early on. And he has yet to score. He's the leading scorer of Rizal at 15.9 a game, Eric Camson.
To go with his 9 rebounds and a couple of steals per game.
Ten seconds to work with for Rizal. Malagtas, nag-cut si Pili. Great help by Cranial Viloria. Swiping that ball away from Eric Pili. Here's Gamboa, the jumper, no good. Caballero gets the rebound. Always looking up, Keanu Caballero. Camson able to recover. Alday lays it in for 2.
And what you love about the combination of these two, familiar na, may chemistry na eh. Alday and Camson.
1 point lead for San Juan. They have the ball here. Orlan Wamar. Gamboa will pull up. Short. Balagtas with a rebound. Marco picks up his dribble. Caballero inside. Pili! What a pass from Keanu Caballero.
Ganda ng mga baseline runners and mga cutters nitong Rizal. That has really left the defense of the Knights catching up.
Make no mistake about it. This is a risky pass, but it's worth it. Eric Pili with a finish off that Keanu Caballero dime. Timeout, San Juan.
Para sa atletang Pilipino.
Para sa kabataang Pilipino.
Para sa kababaihan, para sa pamilyang Pilipino.
Para sa kinabukasan. At ito po ang MPBL Party List number 77 sa balota.
Commissioner Kenneth Doremdes, Joe Ramos, Emer Oreta, and Rudy Distrito in the building. And Rizal Central Mall Golden Coolers, they take on Quezon City on April 30, May 6. Makakalaban nila yung Cebu. Val City ang kanilang next assignment on May 14. Coach Ralph Rivera, 5-2 ang kanilang record. Kalisaan, the handoff to Wamar. Wamar for 3, no good. The tap, it ends up with last touch ni Rizal.
Yeah. Keanu touched it last before it went out.
This is our play of the game brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Ganda ng pagkakasingit na sakat na yun.
Gamboa, he's been picking his spots pretty well here in this ball game. He's got 8.
It's 4 of 7 from the field. Really good shot selection for Arvin.
Camson gets it to Pili. Caballero travel.
Yun minsan ng mga nangyayari kay there are games that he gets into a lot of turnovers. And
Yes.
the one in Abra, I guess he had parang 7 turnovers yata in that game.
Yeah, you gotta. Sometimes you have to expect it because he has the ball a lot. But again, if it hurts your team, then ano talaga, mahirap yun. Kamson with a rebound. Ooh! They want to review it. The signal on the floor from referee Maynard Centeno is an unsportsmanlike foul.
Yeah. Right around when he flexed his elbow.
But this could be nullified. Tingnan natin.
Did hit.
Hangin.
Oo.
Ano ba ngayon? Award season ba ngayon? Yeah, but usually, I'm not sure about this rule, Coach Mike, because dati mayroong rule na about the swing of the elbow eh.
Yeah.
Okay, it's an inadvertent whistle. So, sorry, tao lang. Nagkakamali din.
Inadvertent whistle. There was a
Ika nga ni
warning on
Looney,
San
tao
Juan
lang.
Knights.
Tao lang.
Number 2, Mike Alisan for delaying the game.
And may delay of game warning on Mike Kalisaan.
Kanina meron rin tinawagan ng delay of game. Was it Nem de la Cruz, di ba? To start that game with Marikina, right?
Kaya nga. The please lang. Hangin.
Muntik.
Hangin.
Pero pag tinamaan ka naman talaga nun.
Oo. Lalo na pag kay Eric Kamson.
Oo.
Caballero. Balagtas for 3. That won't work. Rebound ni Kalisaan. 10 seconds to go. San Juan on top by 1. 3 seconds. Orlan Omar, foul given up by Keanu Caballero.
Good foul. They got fouls to give.
Holding foul, number 18, Keanu Caballero's first. Second team
San
foul.
Juan up 1.
Derek Serrano together with Robbie Naive for Alvin Mackay and Eric
Jerick Serrano returns. Robbie Naive as well. Let's give a quick shout out to Coach Walter Ora and Anthony Eduarte. Nanonood sila ngayon. Inside, Kalisaan. He is fouled by Serrano. And Serrano was put in specifically for defense.
13 foul.
But it's tough. You're going up against Kalisa.
Yeah, and it's also tough if you are not locked in.
Yeah.
Kasi the pace of the game is really quick.
Bilis, yeah.
Kalisaan knocks down the free throw.
He was actually fronting against Kalisaan pero binakdoran siya. Ganda rin ng pasa, yung fine.
Kalisaan, 8 points and 7 boards, on track sa kanyang average. Second free throw, no. And Balagtas secures the rebound. And that will do it. First half is done and dusted dito sa Inares Center in Montalban, Rizal. And the San Juan Knights with a 2-point lead against the Rizal Central Mall Golden Coolers at the end of the first half. We'll be right back.
Para sa 100% pag-unlad, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% pagbabago, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% paglilingkod, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% Pinas, 50 ka.
50 tayo. 50 si MB. Kahati mo, si Manny.
Welcome back to the MPBL. Kayo po ay nanonood ng aming main game. A very exciting showdown between the San Juan Knights and the Rizal Central Golden Coolers. My name is Cindy Crespo, and here at the half, meron tayong kakausapin na very important guest. We're very honored to have Mark Mugen, MMA champion and 1xBet ambassador. Mark, good evening. Thank you so much for joining me here at the half. We're very honored to have you here tonight, and you're very lucky because this is a quality game. So is this your first time to watch MPBL, and what do you think so far?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Definitely excited to be here. Great game so far, and yeah, let's see who gets the win. But going for Rizal.
Mark, we have a lot of young fans here inside the arena tonight. Is there any advice that you want to give to them in case they're trying to also be part of any sport?
Yeah, start young, as they say. You know, find a good gym. I'm a martial artist. You know, I'm a professional fighter. So if you want to do fight sport, find a good gym. But if you're a basketball player and you want to play basketball, find a good gym with quality training partners and good coaches near you, and start young.
Very well said, Mark. Is there anyone you want to greet or say thanks to, or maybe you have upcoming matches that you want to promote?
Yes, tomorrow night actually there will be a fight promotion at DD Nightclub in Quezon City starting at 2 p.m. It's a Zeus fight night, Zeus fight night. So please come, I'll be there. And yeah, just please follow me on social media and 1xBet for good quality entertainment.
Amazing. Thank you so much for joining me here again, Mark. We're very happy to have you here. Mga kaligaw, wag po kayong alas. Magbabalik ang MPBL.
Ang hirap ng buhay na pinagdaanan ko, ayaw kong madaanan ng bawat pamilyang Pilipino. Kaya I hope na ang ating bansa umunlad, magkaisa tayo, ipagdasal natin ang ating mga leader dahil walang imposible sa Panginoon pag tayo ay nagdarasal. Nung ako ay naupong senador, hindi ko po talaga kinompromise yung posisyon ko kasi yung commitment ko sa taong bayan, manatiling commitment ko sa kanila habang ako'y pinagkakatiwalaan at nagsiservisyo sa gobyerno.
Masakit lang isipin, Mr. President, na ang programa na para sa mga mahihirap, tapos may mga tao na kumokontra. Kasi pagka maganda yung ginagawa para sa mga mahirap, dahil kalaban ka, kukontrahin ka. Nakakabuti naman sa taong bayan. Pagkakalaban ka, ganun. Kaya walang progreso, walang kaunlaran ang bansa natin dahil after ng administration ng isang leader, pag mapalitan siya, hindi ipagpatuloy yung programa niya na maganda para sa taong bayan. Pagkatapos naman ng isa, yung magandang programa niya, mahinto na naman, ibang programa na naman. Bakit hindi natin suportahan? Kahit na ba, ang isang politiko, ang puso para talaga sa taong bayan o tumulong, kung maganda yung programa, dapat suportahan na lang. Ang problema, laging hindi maganda, laging hindi maganda, laging hindi maganda. Lahat ba yung mga programa ng mga nakaraang leaders ay hindi maganda? Pagdating sa mga mahihirap, nasasaktan ako pagka binabati ko yung mga programa para sa kanila. Diyan ako galing sa pagiging mahirap. Yung walang makain sa isang araw. Naranasan ko yun. Kaya ako, anumang narating ko, anumang pera, anong halaga ang nakamtan ko sa buhay, hindi mahalaga para sa akin yan. Ang importante, makatulong ako sa taong bayan, makatulong ako sa kapwa ko. We came to this world naked, and we will depart alone and naked. Wala tayong madalala. Iiwanan natin lahat yan. Ipaglalaban ko ang karapatan ng mga mahirap na tao.
Atin itong bansa, gusto ko po na tayong lahat nagtutulungan para umunlad ang ating bansa, para umasinso ang bawat Pilipino. Mga kababayan ko, mga nagsiservisyo sa gobyerno, magkaisa tayo. Isipin natin na ang mga kababayan natin nagugutom, nahihirapan. Yung iba, walang sariling tahanan, natutulog sa kanila lamang. Tayo, lahat ay pari-parihong tao, may puso na nararamdaman. Naway, bawat isa sa atin, lahat tayo, accountable tayo pagharap natin sa Panginoon. Lagi kong sinasabi, kahit ano pa kayaman mo, kahit ikaw pa pinakasikat sa buong mundo, pag namatay tayo, wala tayong madadala kahit piso. Ang Manny Pacquiao, walang karapatan magyabang kahit kanino. Dahil galing po ako sa hirap. Therefore, ang aking gagawin, tutulungan yung mga kasama kong naiiwan doon sa laylayan. Tutulungan sila. Ang dasal ko palagi sa kanila na umasinso din sila sa buhay at makaahon din guminhawa sa buhay. Kaya tayo lahat, mga kababayan ko, sama-sama tayo, magkaisa tayo para sa tagunlad ng ating bansa, tayong lahat magtutulungan.
Para sa 100% pag-unlad, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% pagbabago, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% paglilingkod, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% Pinas,
50 tayo, 50 si MB. Kahati mo, si Manny.
Siyempre, nakaka-excite kasi noong last season, yung regular season game namin, umabot kami 3 overtime. Sana ngayon makuha rin namin panalo. Tapos sila rin yung kalaban namin noong playoffs. Kaso hindi kami nanalo kahit isang beses. So ito siguro yung pinaka-inaantay namin na matchup. Lalo, mas marami kaming player ngayon.
Ready lang kami kasi alam namin nag-start sila this season. Sobrang lakas. Yung last year na lineup nila mas malakas kaysa kumpara ngayon. So, niready naman kami nila coach kung ano ibabato nila sa amin. Kaya excited ako, tsaka maganda yung laban na ito ngayon.
A nice soundbite there from Alvin Alday and Orlan Nomar, the top gunners of San Juan and Rizal and San Juan respectively. They are currently engaged in a quality battle, 36-34. San Juan is ahead. Rizal actually started slow with trailing 2-9 early on. And nakabawi sila, tied the game at 9 apiece. And alam natin that this game has really been too close to call, Coach Mike.
Agree. At saka halos lahat ng stat line very identical. Even the number of shot attempts, just a little bit difference on the percentage. Pero pag tinignan mo pagdating sa free throws, yun yung malaking pagkakaiba nila. It's a +5 trip for San Juan because of how they patrol the paint, and the second chance points definitely on the side of San Juan.
And you check out the season averages here. The 65 points allowed of San Juan stands out to me because of the newfound defensive identity nitong team na to under Coach Alex Angeles. 3-pointers for Rizal. We all know they have a bunch of gunners there on that team.
Yeah, without a doubt. Tsaka sila ang number 1 3-point shooting team at this moment. Samantalang itong San Juan medyo struggling. Rafael got ranked number 28. But yung depensa nga sinasabi mo, from 74 points on their opponents last season, ngayon it's down to 65.
Which means though, there's lesser possessions as well for them. And that's why the output has also dropped offensively.
Correct. They slow down the game so they can go to their half-court sets.
And 9 points for Marco Balagtas, high point man in this ball game. And he starts on the bench because Cañete and Camson nasa front line dito. And Camson still looking for his first basket. Alday is fouled by Denison.
No, very interesting set there by Rizal. A little bit of a snippet of the triangle offense. Pinasa mo yung poste kay Camson and make him the focal point of all the cutters moving around.
This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. It's Alwin Alday. Sabi ni Joel Liu, 39 na daw si Alwin.
Minessage sa'yo? Iba talaga si Joel Liu.
Kung 39 si Alwin, ilang taon ka na kaya, Joel?
Mga 42. Binenta si Joel Liu.
Ikaw tuloy. Di ba, Joel, makikita mo si Coach Mike at ako sa Sabado sa Ilagan. Pwede kang bumawi doon. Here's Ron Denison. Hugnatan to Panganiban. Three-pointer is good.
Hindi ko panganiban kahit naman nung isang taon pa talagang inaasahan na rin niyang pumuntos, but I feel that the three is something that we rarely saw from him.
Hindi ko panganiban, the pride of Antipolo Rizal. He could be a homegrown player for Rizal if he wants to. Here's Alday, the spin over Hugnatan, could not get the bounce. Cañete is there, gives it up to Alday for two.
Just like their previous game, talagang kumakamada na naman sa third quarter itong si Alwin Alday. Pretty much has his been.
Yeah, 39-38. Panganiban gets away, finds Kalisan again.
Grabe ang galawan ng mga piyesa sa loob ng floor. Side to side, up and down, uphill, downhill. Everybody just going to spots and cutting.
10 points for Kalisan. First player in double figures for San Juan. Tolentino. Neal dumps it to Camson, fouled by Kalisan.
Ganda ng pagkaka-setup na yun. It started off with that back pick. And then eventually that screen.
This play of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Sipag din talaga humabol ni Kalisaan sa mga ano no, sa rebound.
Just making himself available. Si Kalisaan comes on, finally on the board. He's a 74% free throw shooter.
Plays about 22 minutes per game, tsaka halos lahat ng stat line.
22 lang ba?
22.5.
Wow. That's not a lot. Dami niyang ang laki ng output niya. Orlan Wamar, stop and pop. That's over the top.
Ganda rin ang distribution kasi ng minutes para dito sa Rizal. Almost the average, yung top 5 mo, nasa 22 to 24 minutes per game. I think heavy lang yung last game nila sa Caloocan. Doon siguro medyo malaki.
41 to 39. Here's Alday. Drives, stops, teardrop, won't go. Rebound, Wamar. Orlan. Against Alwin. Camson is there. Finds Kalisaan underneath. Tolentino is whistled for the personal.
Kung ikaw ang dedepensa sa kahit na sinong team na to, kailangan maging masipag ka kasi change ng pace, change ng direction, biglang may kakat sa likod mo, katulad na nangyari na yung Kalisaan. Talagang you have to be aware of player and ball man movement.
Mike Kalisaan at the line. That's the first one to drop against Batangas. He had 15 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists and 2 steals. Closing in on that output now. Misses the second. Panganiban able to secure the offensive rebound. Denison, the runner off the glass and in.
Classic Ron Denison. Give him that ball in the corner. He's gonna shot pick. If you close out, atake pabalik. Bagsak si Mike Cañete.
5 puntos na yung lamang dito ng San Juan. Caballero with a dipsy-do. Panganiban could not save that basketball and it's Rizal ball.
Nabol niya yun. Sinusubukan niya magkaroon ng live turnover. Baka makatakbo sa kabila pag may chance.
Caballero. Check out the second chance scoring. 16 for San Juan. And that's been the difference in this game.
Agree.
Kasi nga, 5 lang yung lamang dito.
Tsaka yung offensive rebounding, yung +2 could have led to that advantage in the second chance points.
Keanu. Alday. He's been made to work for his baskets. Alwin Alday. Pero na-foul siya ni Ron Denison. 4 na. And that's big because Ron Denison is their best wing defender.
Ang isa sa mga option dyan ni Coach Alex is to bring in Joem Sabandal, who also is, a pretty decent wing defender and perimeter defender.
Oh. There was something thrown to the court.
Delikado yan. Kailangan, players might slip, so not do that.
Matamaan yung player.
Oo, matamaan pa yung player.
Alday. Oh! The ball fake. And the finish. Galing kay Alwin Alday.
Impressive yung finish, pero ang sipag dumepensa, kinindatan ka pa.
Kaya nga. Doon talaga ako sa kindat eh.
Pang 39 years old ba yun?
Hindi yun. Hindi pang 39 yung galaw na yun.
Walang galawang ganun.
Oh! Steal! Wamar finds Kalisaan, 2 points.
Ibang klase na rin yung kumpiyansa nitong dalawang to pang magkasama sa loob ng floor. Sabay, no?
Yeah.
Amuyan na talaga, magkakilala na eh.
Keanu spins. Finds Cañete. He gets trapped. Pumasok pa rin.
Yun ang dumulas pero pumuntos eh, no?
Galinato. Alday is right in front of him. Calisaan. Panganiban against Tolentino. Nico inside the paint. Blocked by Camson. Nico. Turnover. Alday on the move. Back to Cañete. Caballero. No! I thought Cañete had a shot.
Yeah, he did have that shot but chose to give it up to Keanu Caballero.
Sabi ni Eric Camson kay Alwin, ikaw na! Last break of the game is brought to you by Extreme Cool Air Conditioners. Ang Extreme magpalamig. Free installation for split-type air conditioners.
Pero
That wasn't the time to pass the ball, Alwin. Three-point game. The handoff to Panganiban. Nico, strong move. Basket was the foul.
Tsaka alam ni Nico pagka-atake na yun, hindi na help out si Eric Camson. That was a strong drive on that left side. Little handoff right here. De Leon got left behind. Cañete was late on that help.
Kagat na kagat ang pick na yun. And meanwhile, let's go to Sidney Crespo.
Both teams are looking to fix small but crucial details here in the second half. Sa San Juan, kailangan daw nilang gamutin yung boxing out and transition defense. Nakaka-emphasize lang ni Coach Alex before the game started. Dagdag niya pa, alam na alam niya ang mga kayang gawin ni Alwin. Shoot sa loob, sa labas, lahat pwede. Hindi man nila ma-zero si Alwin but they need to limit his impact in this game. For the home team, Coach Ralph says this is a game of counters. Kailangan hindi sila maubusan in the second half because earlier they'll have good moments pero may sagot agad ang San Juan Knights. Coach Mike?
Maraming salamat, Sid. That time, great defense for the Rizal Central Mall Golden Coolers. Camson for three. No. Cañete inside, strip. De Leon and Wamar fighting for it. He gets it. Camson here. Hook shot. No. De Leon, no. Cañete, yes. Wow. Relentless on the glass. And Ugnata needed help there.
Oh, importante doon. Walang bumitaw sa side ng Rizal. They just kept going at it.
Ang ganda ng game na to, Coach Mike. Right. And Sydney just delivered a message from the two coaches. Ang ganda. Because it's pretty much what's been happening here in this ball game.
Adjustments no?
Panganiban, the kick out. Galinato. Shot clock violation. Great defense by this Golden Coolers.
Good adjustment right there. And guys really just flying around trying to locate where that next pass is gonna be. Ito yun, yung balita ng offensive rebound.
And finally, Cañete gets into double figures as well. 11 points.
Warning is in one night. Number 21, rated Hugnatan for unsportsmanlike behavior.
And Papa Ray has been warned for unsportsmanlike behavior.
Pero kita may usapan sa depensa.
Caballero, bigay kay Cañete. Beautiful play for Rizal.
And once that switch happened and Rainiel had to cover down, doon na nalibre. Ito si Mike.
13 points for Mike Cañete. Dalawa sila ni Alday. Ang maganda yung pinapakita dito. It's a beautiful play here. Nathan got caught on that screen. As this is our assist of the game, brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Yun yung mga pick and roll na may isa pang layer eh. Ang hirap bantayan.
Yeah.
But Dexter Marquez with the answer.
Yeah, ang daming point of attack nun. Coaches would call that a Spain action. Paakyat pa si Balagtas nun. Pwede 3-point shooter din, no?
Alwin gets into the lane. Left-handed scoop won't go.
Hindi talaga titigil na shoot attempt itong si Alwin.
Wamar inside. Marquez. Basket plus the foul.
Ganda ng ng momentum eh. When Orlan drove in, he brought a couple of defenders with him. And that momentum brought them to the left side of the floor, and the guy was the underneath free. Jake Marquez.
Marquez, chance to extend the lead to 8.
Ito actually ang naging 1-2 punch rin nila dun sa laban with Batangas.
18 points in the last game para kay Dexter Marquez, 12 in the second half. And Orlan Omar already with 8 assists in this ball game. Dexter is up to 9 points and 3 rebounds.
Which is yung average assist ni Orlan Omar. Oh. Kwentuhan lang.
Don't touch me, sabi ni Coco Pingoy. Sabi naman ni Orlan Omar, we're good.
Nasa subtitle mo?
Oo.
I am sure si Coco Pingoy mahilig sa mga mind games eh.
Oo nga. Kita mo, kamayan naman sila.
Naman.
Saka basta nandun si Tito Rudy Distrito.
Si Tito RD.
Siyempre. Pingoy at the line. Both teams already in penalty here in the third. This is a game where an 8-point lead is like a 2-possession game.
Correct.
Kasi ang bilis ng palitan ng aksyon eh. Kanina, you saw that missed layup by Caballero, and then all of a sudden, it's a 7-point lead for San Juan. It's an 8-point lead.
Tsaka katulad nga na report ni Sydney, may kanya-kanyang counters eh. May kanya-kanyang sagutan sa bawat strategy.
Ball will remain with Rizal after that miss free throw. But they turned the ball over. Wamar. Oh, what a pass. Blocked by Samboy.
All-time block right there. Ganda rin ng pasa pero ang ganda ng recovery ng depensa.
And Orlan Omar, he has consciously found his teammates or baskets in this ball game.
Parang naging mas pass first siya this season, no?
Oo. Averaging 8 assists for the season, Orlan Omar. Marquez against Balagtas. Dexter. Step through. Yes, sir.
Ganda ng footwork.
57-48. The Knights with their biggest lead of the ball game. Look at this move from Dexter Marquez. Kept his pivot foot planted. And the soft touch. 57. San Juan, Rizal 48. 2:46 remaining in the third. We'll be right back.
Para sa 100% pag-unlad, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% pagbabago, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% paglilingkod, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% Pinas,
50 tayo, 50 si MB. Kahati mo, si Manny.
Get a special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. Kawai. Those are our Gixxer fans of the game. Born for greatness.
Good read.
Kasama nyo pa rin kami sa the Tupas coach Mike Perez and Sidney Crespo. Live from the Inares Center in Montalban, Rizal. Lamang ang San Juan ng 9 puntos against the home team. Marco Balagtas for Rizal. Samboy De Leon na atake. Nabitawan ng bola. Picked up by Balagtas who gets blocked by Gamboa.
Another good defensive stop.
Yeah. Uamar. May tangan ng bola. Papa Ray back to Orlan now with Gamboa. Had a really good first half, 8 points. Papa Ray able to recover the loose ball, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Wamar on the move. Oh!
Yun ang tawag na in too deep.
Tingnan mo dito. Oh my goodness.
Bihira yan, ha? Natawa rin si Sen. Ang laki raw ng paa, sabi ni Sen.
It's a really nice moment in the heat of the battle. Basket will count for Naive.
It's nice to see a smile from time to time.
Oo naman. Minsan, hindi na tayo yung nagpapatawa. Yung mga players din. Naive lays it in. May foul pa nakasama doon on Galinato. He completes the three-point play and it's back to a 6-point lead for San Juan.
Pero hindi pa rin talaga safe kung ganitong lamang against both these teams.
Both teams already over the limit. This is Gamboa against De Leon. Papa Ray, they swing it over to Wamar for 3. Thompson secures the rebound for Rizal. Samboy will launch a 3.
Oh, so wild.
Yeah. And a run out for Marquez.
Nagkaroon na ng cross-matching after nang tumira si De Leon doon.
Not sure about that shot from Samboy because they didn't have the numbers.
Yeah. Agree.
Oh, almost a turnover. Balagtas gets it to the lane. Push shot, no. Battle for the rebound ends up with Marquez and San Juan on the run again. The Hesse from Orlan, short. Marquez rebound, fouled by Pingoy.
If they have a chance na tumakbo, tatakbo pa rin itong San Juan.
And here's the thing, Coach. Again, I don't want to magnify yung kanina yung tira na yun, but look what happens. You're just coming off a three-point play.
With that
You
baseline
get a
drive.
stop here on the other end, and you take that three-pointer. And then Marquez comes back, and salamat sa LGR, our official outfitter. Marquez comes back because of the three-pointer, easy two, and all of a sudden, this could be a 10-point game.
Agree. At saka latter part of the quarter, and so you are technically giving them a strong close.
Yeah. So I don't want to say it was all because of that shot, but that shot played a big part on why this is now a 10-point lead.
Yeah, and that little
That
momentum
miss.
that they have right now, right?
This is a game where one decision can lead to a 4-point swing or a 6-point swing.
Yeah.
But Eric Camson nails the 3 para matapyas ang Kalamangan to just 7.
Oh, another foul right there. This was a good setup right here.
No. And Eric Camson uses that dribble to catch a rhythm.
Foul.
Yeah, Marquez was ready to dive into the paint.
In-anticipate na ni Coco, binangga na eh.
Matindi dito sa San Juan is that Mike Calisan will wear you down, and kung medyo mahina stamina mo, papasukan ka ng Dexter Marquez.
Totoo. Parang walang nawawala eh.
Oo nga eh. Camson will miss the three-pointer, and And Rizal, they were closing in on San Juan, but again, the Knights seem to have a response every time. This is the highlights of the game. Brought to you by Simplus, the official hydration partner of the MPBL Elevator Hydration.
And so far, the key difference should be, free throws, rebounds, and assists. Those three.
Yeah, but again, some decisions leading to easy baskets, and that's where good teams
Take advantage.
Take advantage. 9-point lead for San Juan going into the fourth quarter.
Para sa 100% pag-unlad, para sa 100% pagbabago, para sa 100% paglilingkod, para sa 100% Pinas.
50 tayo, 50 si Emmy, hati mo si Manny.
Fan outfit of the game brought to you by LGR Sportswear. It's the fourth quarter here at the Inares Center in Montalban, Rizal. And San Juan ahead against the home team, Rizal Central Mall Golden Coolers. They have possession, the Knights, to begin the fourth.
So now the shoes on the other foot. Long time ng game nila against Caloocan, they were the ones leading. Now they're the ones trailing head into the fourth.
Wow, look at Naive pick up Viloria from half court. And the quarter scoring natin 20-18 in the first for San Juan. Tabla sila ng second at 16 apiece. But in the third quarter, it's where San Juan really took advantage, especially late in that quarter.
When both got penalty na, no? They were shooting better from the free throws.
Naive Bumuelo lays it in for two.
And I'm sure si Naive is just raring to come back in this game. He knows he can contribute so much to Rizal.
Soberano from way downtown, no good. Camson collects the rebound. That's rebound number 5 for Eric Camson. Coco. De Leon drives. The runner off the glass and in.
That was a good move. You get the ball to swing the other end. Defense coming in late. Got to attack downhill with that post open.
And keeping it simple that time for the Golden Coolers.
Agree.
Maikes for 3. Off. Gamboa secures the offensive rebound. Craniel Viloria will drive. Out to Gamboa. Three-pointer offline and rebound nakuha ni Samboy De Leon.
So far, shooting been a challenge on that side of the floor for San Juan.
So 3 good stops here for Rizal. Camson on the turnaround. Good.
Well, a string of points here para dito sa Rizal to start the fourth.
And just like that, the lead that was 9 to start the period is only down to 3. And only took Rizal a minute and a half para matapyas ang kalamangan na yan. Tatlo na lang ang lamang ng San Juan. Timeout muna sila.
Para sa 100% pag-unlad, para sa 100% pagbabago, para sa 100% paglilingkod, para sa 100% Pinas.
50 tayo, 50 si Emmy, hati mo si Manny.
Mike Calisaan, 13 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists so far. Ang kamatchup niya na si Eric Camson, mayroon ng 6 na puntos, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists as well. And you gotta attribute itong low production ni Eric due to foul trouble ng maaga kanina.
Agree. Actually, time floor is parang plus 3 minutes ito si Calisaan over that of Camson.
Inside they go. Calisaan is fouled by Cañete. You know why I like this matchup? Hindi ganun kalaki yung difference sa size eh. With Maikes and Calisaan, Cañete and Camson. Inside, Calisaan. Nabitawan na ang bola dun ha.
Pero yung sipag na talagang gumalaw eh. A lot of movement in that set.
Camson. No, nice move. Kept his pivot foot planted. 8 points now for Eric Camson.
And you like this calmer Eric Camson right now, staying in control.
Maikes inside and Wamar pulling the strings again. You can't get beat like that easily by Orlan Wamar.
Exactly, yun ang sinasabi ni Eric Camson. Bantayan niyo yung guardia kasi once na nag-dribble penetrate yan, it puts a lot of pressure on the bigs. Oh.
And Caballero returns para kay Pingoy. Well, just Orlan Wamar just turning on the jets there. And alam naman natin si Orlan, mahirap talagang bantayan. He's got 10 assists, only 2 points para kay Orlan. Oh, nice pass, threading the needle. Samboy, he gets the putback.
Right there, Samboy being the safety. It's the simplest plays that Samboy makes that's, so far doing good para dito sa Rizal.
Oh, again. Oh, mintis nga lang. Tulungan nyo si Caballero. There was a foul though.
Pero kita mo yung Calisaan, Hindi tumitigil talaga hanggat walang pito eh.
It was so funny because they forgot about Keanu Caballero. And left him on an island.
Parang pulutin mo yung sarili mo.
Sayang yung tira na yun. That's a loose ball foul clearly on Calisaan. Now this is the matchup. Camson inside the paint. Sayang.
They got a gimme on that. Oh, yeah. Yun ang mahirap.
Kaya nga.
Sealed ka ni Maikes. One pass away. That's tough.
I think they gotta put more pressure on Orlan on the ball.
That's right. Kasi pag mga pasa sa poste, you really have to either put pressure on that passer or you front the guy on the post. At since naunahan na siya, kailangan pressurein mo na yung may hawak ng bola.
Eh, magaling tong mga big men ng San Juan paano mag-seal ng kanilang mga tao. Tingnan mo sige, Calisaan dito. Maikes had to go for the reverse. Well defended. Keanu Caballero, chance to tie for Rizal. Samboy for 3. Yes! And we are tied at 67.
Samboy redeeming himself here with more simple plays for Rizal. Oh,
and that's a 3 that I don't mind because it was a trailer 3. His teammates were ready for the offensive rebound if they needed to. There was a runner right there. Balagtas was in a good position. Camson as well. And Samboy De Leon knocks down the 3 and we're tied at 67.
Everybody was going downhill. Yung last defender coming in was Calisaan, or a step away.
10th deadlock of the game.
So far, 13 and 4 scoring ito.
Oh, nga, in the fourth quarter. 6 minutes remaining. They go down low. Marquez against Camson.
How close ay?
Marquez. No. Wamar, put back. Yes.
Nag-stay lang dun eh, no?
Oo. Balagtas. Keanu. Plenty of time on the shot clock. They go to Camson again. Eric shoots over Marquez.
Ilang beses mo na bang nakita yung gano'n na bigla na lang nagra-rise up at that mid-post action itong si Eric Camson. Sobrang kabisado.
He's got his game face on, Eric Camson. 11th deadlock of the game at 69. Panganiban, trap. Caballero with the steal. Finds Naive. And Rizal is in the lead, 71-69.
And this venue is awake right now.
9 points for Naive. And Coach Alex Angeles could not get a timeout because dalawa na lang yung timeout nila. 13 turnovers for San Juan, 11 for Rizal. Wamar looking to take charge, misses the three. Marquez, offensive rebound. Nabitawan ng bola, picked up by Balagtas, and it's with Naive. Camson running the floor. Camson misses from point blank range.
Sumobra sa Pectus.
Wamar pulls up the jumper, no good. Balagtas with the rebound, talsik si Naive.
Looks like it's his elbow.
Are they going to take a look at this?
They are right now. Pero ibang klase yung rebounding na binibigay ni ni Balagtas. That was 2-3 rebounds, very crucial.
Naive was trying to box out Kalisaan. Na-clip. It was locked.
Oo, sakit nun.
It was locked right there. Sa kaliwang braso ni Mike Kalisaan.
Almost looked like MMA,
Nandito pa naman si Mark Striegel kanina.
Oo nga. Can you demo to us?
Marunong si Mark din. Ako hindi.
No.
Yeah, but concern here for Naive.
Because he's been
He
playing
just
real
scored.
good.
He just scored on the other end.
Right, and he's playing real good. His defense has been... Wow, great to see this.
Yeah. Alvin Alda is set to check in. It's the right hand of Naive.
Yeah, got locked real bad.
Rizal has done a terrific job na makabalik sa larong to. Coach Mike. It's a 17-6 quarter so far para sa kanila here in the fourth.
Kaya nga sabi natin kanina, hindi ka makakasigurado kasi may mga adjustments na nangyayari in game.
Alvin Alda is back in the game and so is Ron Denison. Caballero, three-pointer on the way. Yes, sir! Keanu Caballero extends the lead to 5, and what a turnaround here in the fourth for Rizal.
Well, first an assist, then a made three.
Denison inside the paint. He gets that one to drop.
That one's big.
74-71. Caballero attacks. Turnover. Wamar. They go to Panganiban. Great defense by Pili. Denison. No good on the layup. Camson and Kalisan fighting for it.
A lot of battle right there in that possession. You now clearly understand gaano ka-importante itong game na ito between these two top-tier teams going at it. Ayun yung history rin kasi, no?
Yeah. Samboy De Leon I almost forgot na dating San Juan player to. Ito si Samboy De Leon. Once upon a time, yeah. As I was reminded by Boss Chris Conway of the Abra Weavers. That's the 4th on Kalisaan. They double team Camson, swings it over to Alday. Will shoot the 3. He misses. Cañete comes away with the loose ball. Caballero finds Alday. Shot clock down to 7. Eric against Papa Ray. Camson with a jumper. No. Cañete all alone for the stick back.
Twice in a row, they've been bringing that secondary defender to Camson, and that's helped somebody open up.
Cañete has 15. Wamar misses the 3, but it's a foul on Camson. 3 free throws coming up. They will review it. .6 rebounds and 3 assists para kay Mike Cañete. And 76-71, 2.5 minutes to play. There is some discussion on the call.
Might be a landing spot. Parang yun ang tinitingnan nila eh.
Yeah, that will be... If it's a landing spot foul, 3 free throws plus
possession.
Ball possession.
Foul on the floor, number 13, Eric Camson, his 3rd foul.
So only the
3rd.
3rd. Only a 3-point shot.
Okay.
Foul.
No additional possession.
Oh.
But it looks like they're inbounding.
No, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting call there.
I thought that was a shot.
Kaya nga. Hugnatan against Camson. Papa Ray staying patient.
Oh, wow.
Papa Ray. Ibang klase ka. 4 points in the ball game and yung apat na yon ganda pareho.
Oo. At saka ano eh, dahan-dahan pinasok papalapit eh.
2-minute mark here. There's a foul against Wamar. He tripped Caballero.
O kanina pa nagtatakbuhan yung balikan eh.
What about this move galing kay Reynel Hugnatan using the right hand? Play of the game brought to you by 1xBet. Title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Gaano naman kahirap gawin yun. Hindi pinapapasok papunta sa gitna. Sinutang ka ng kanan, ano? Galing. Reynel really just has a lot of experience with him. To be playing at this, at this level with, these younger players.
So ngayon, looks like they will challenge the call.
They haven't lit it yet. Within 2 eh.
Okay, so there is a correction. Si Denison ng foul, which means he's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, he's done.
Tingnan natin yung nangyari dito. It's right over here.
Yeah.
He tripped Caballero. He's unaware.
Ay, hindi niya alam eh. That's what he's saying. He was actually trying to drop down defensively, pero
And Marquez comes in. Malaki yung lineup na to for San Juan.
mas lumaki pa eh.
76-73. Caballero. Cañete. Travel.
Yeah, he did. He was saying parang kaya hindi siya naka-take off, may tulak sa likod eh. That's what he's saying. Are they gonna review this though?
No, there's a warning.
Okay.
Shout out kay Boss Kaiser Galvez o Muntinlupa. Palitan ko na daw pangalan niya, Sad Galvez daw siya.
Bakit?
Talo
Dato
kagabi.
magabi.
Stress kagabi. Boss, relax ka lang.
Chill lang, chill.
Mahaba pang season. Kalisaan, jumper, money.
And he's just been a steady force for San Juan Knights. Him and alongside Marquez.
Oo. 1-point lead for Rizal. Big possession here for the Golden Coolers. Camson thought about it. Caballero, 7 on the shot clock. Inside they go. May hatak. According to referee Maynard Centeno.
A dangerous pass right there by Caballero. That's too low.
Nice drive by Panganiban here to Kalisaan. Yung reliable talaga yung jumper na yan for Mike Kalisaan.
Yung short corner na, halos dyan na siya nakatira eh. Nakakapuntos ng mabilis dyan eh.
Cañete sinks the first free throw, 16 in the game. He leads all scorers for Rizal. De Leon has 11, Aldaya has 12, Camson has 10. 2 for 2 for Mike Cañete. San Juan calls a timeout. Down by 3 with 70 seconds remaining. One timeout left for San Juan after this one. Rizal has a couple. We'll be right back.
Para sa 100% pag-unlad, para sa 100% pagbabago, para sa 100% paglilingkod, para sa 100% Pinas.
50 tayo! 50 si MB! Kahati mo, si Manny!
We are live from the Inares Center in Montalban, Rizal. A huge crowd on this Thursday evening, including our dear Commissioner Kenneth Durendes, Joe Ramos, of course, our CEO. Syempre kasama din natin Head of Operations Emer Oreta and Security Head Rudy Distrito. It's a 3-point lead for the Rizal Central Mall Golden Coolers. Bola ng San Juan. Both teams already over the limit. 70 seconds remaining.
Haba pa nito.
Orlan Mamar. They go to Reynel Hognatan. Kalisaan. Oh, what a shot. Mike Kalisaan.
Mid-post on Reynel Hognatan. Curl up top for Kalisaan. Ang hirap pigilan nang nag-elevate na siya ng ganung kalapit. Ang lakas kasi ng katawan eh.
They bring back Naive here. And it's off his foot.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Off his knee.
Right. He's trying to beat Marquez to the dribble with a little foot race. Pero nakakahabol rin talaga si Marquez. Mabilis rin mag-react eh.
Chance for San Juan to regain the lead. Wamar against Caballero. They go to Papa Ray. Ugnatan on the low block against Camson. Hugnatan, 8 seconds to work with. Hugnatan, the one-hander, that's short. Kamson with a rebound. Agawan sa bola. He lost it to Marquez, who gets the 2 points. 18 seconds remaining. San Juan in the lead.
Kalisan, Marquez, and Reynal Hugnatan right there. Really trying to steal that ball away from Kamson.
Well, he could not handle the basketball here as 3 players gang up on him. At that point, mahirap makakuha ng tawag doon.
Malinis rin yung yung pagkakatapik ng bola.
Sino ito isa natin? Samboy? Okay, labas. Okay, flare. Pin down. Ngayon, Alvin, pag nakuha mo sa'yo. Pag naano sa'yo. Ganyan. Okay? Dito inbound. Okay? 5. Okay? 4. Tingnan natin, baka libre to. Okay? Alvin, dito ka. Ngayon, after nga, flare pick kay, kay Mike. Okay? Tingnan natin, baka, ngayon, pagka-slip mo rito, down screen. Tingnan natin, sino mo to? Alvin, tingnan natin, ha? Hey! Ngayon, pagka-miss, we foul. Tingnan natin, ha? Kawal.
The scheme of Coach Ralph Rivera put to the test here. And the defensive acumen of Coach Alex Angeles also being tested.
And this brings you back to that Caloocan game when they had to do an execution of an inbound. But this time around, they got more time.
Yeah, they bring back Alwin Alday, De Leon, Cañete, Kamson, and Caballero. They go to Kamson. 4-second differential, game clock and shot clock. Eric against Marquez. Kamson, jumper, no good. Wamar rebound, ball is loose. Travel on Wamar. 4.6 seconds remaining.
They're gonna wanna review this. Wow.
And a lifeline for Rizal. Humingi sila ng timeout dito. But Senator Jinggoy and Coach Alex still needing an explanation. But Coach Ralph Rivera is mapping out his instructions now.
Babakpikan ka. Okay, yung dalawa, dito yung dalawa, i-isolate natin. Ito muna, para malinaw. Ako to, Kuya Eric. Sabay to sabay. Okay? Backpick, okay? Tapos bibigyan ka ulit, magbabalik kayo. Okay, balik na rin natin. Sige, isa pa. Okay? Kamson, Alvin. Backpick. Pagkakaya, bigay nyo na. Babalikan mo ulit si Alvin. Okay, isa pa. Naintindihan natin, tapos pwede natin inalab dito. Ngayon, pero tignan nyo, baka pwede na yun. Ganun din dito. Samboy, okay? Una, Mike, bigyan natin. Tapos, balik ulit tayo. Sabay. Oo, sabay to. Naintindihan natin? Pagkano, Mike, slip. Oo, slip. Hindi, sige, balik tayo muna lang. Para dalawa yung Oo.
Check out what happened here. I felt there should have been a foul already, pero they let the play continue. Wamar.
He literally didn't have a chance to put the ball on the floor and make a dribble, no?
Kasi nakahawak sa kanya si
kamay.
Keanu Caballero. But nonetheless,
There was a warning on San Juan Knights for improper bench decorum.
okay. Wow. Buti na lang walang warning earlier.
Yes.
Otherwise, it would have been a technical.
Yeah.
So it's 4.6 seconds remaining. It's a baseline inbound for Keanu Caballero. De Leon, Cañete. They add one more second, so it's 5.6.
In-game execution na naman to
Oh,
para dito sa Rizal.
Well, Rizal had a really good play against Caloocan, but they were not able to score. Alday is there. Wow.
Wow. They had that shot.
They go straight to Alday here. He misses. To be fair, that was a tough shot. Para sa kanya, no?
Oh, tsaka one-hand catch, no? For that situation.
1.5 seconds remaining. I want to check out the clock kung meron pang pwedeng idagdag dito.
So this will still be a baseline out of bounds para dito sa Rizal.
San Juan has been, the way they've fought their way back as well. They lost the lead in this game. No? Nawala sa kanila yung lamang dito sa fourth quarter natin. Pero ibang klase yung pagbalik nila din dito.
8 seconds.
1.8 seconds remaining.
Tsaka kahit na nasasalo yung bola, the shots have been very difficult because that defense has really, been very formidable para dito sa San Juan Knights. Kahit na yung salo kanina sa poste, hindi rin nakadiskarte kaagad si Eric Thompson.
Rizal has had their share of late drama this season. Let's see if they can come up with one more here. Caballero broken up by Kalisaan. 1.1 seconds left.
Every passing lane covered well by San Juan.
Another baseline inbound para dito sa Rizal Centro Mall Golden Coolers.
Pang-apat na to, no?
What a finish to this game.
Yeah.
Caballero to trigger it in. Offensive foul on Alwin Alday. And a timeout for San Juan. A surprise here that Caballero did not go to the post to Camson.
Exactly.
As Alday needed to fend off Orlan Wamar, who gave up his body there for that stop.
Kung magpapasa ka, dito tayo, ha? Okay. So, screen, sinatras natin. Boots, tumayo ka lang dyan. So, mamili ka, mami. Pagkatao mo nandito, dito ka. Sa pagsuswitchan, balikan mo lang, Boots. Okay? Pagkatao mo nandito, dito ka pumunta. Punta ka lang doon, tapos pakita sa kita. Iagis nyo dito! Iagis nyo lang dito! Tapos, hawakan ka na lang! Sa dito, ha?
It's 1.1 seconds remaining. The Knights just need to get this ball inbound.
Right. And those 4 inbound situations. Let's see how it happens here.
I know that was a big play there kanina, but a lot of plays leading up to this one. Camson fouls Maikes.
Number 13, Eric Thompson, penalty, 4th foul on Eric Thompson.
Wala ng timeout dito ang Rizal. Yung Dexter Maikes scored the go-ahead basket here earlier.
After picking that rebound from Eric Thompson earlier. So he goes to the line.
21.6 rebounds, 2 assists para kay Dexter Maikes. Doesn't need to make the free throw. If he will miss this, then the clock will expire. And that's it. San Juan pulls off a huge comeback win. The Rizal Central Mall Golden Coolers suffered their third straight loss. Heartbreaker para sa Golden Coolers, but they gotta give credit to San Juan.
Yeah.
What a fight back down the stretch para sa kanila.
Tsaka 4 na beses dumipensa yun, on a baseline out of bounds. They didn't know what scheme was gonna go. They just stuck to their defensive coverages and made it tough for Rizal to execute.
Our best player of the game brought to you by 1xBet. Title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Mike Kalisaan, just when we thought that Rizal had momentum and they were ready to seal this victory, Mike Kalisaan comes in, hits a couple of big shots, and helps San Juan overcome Rizal down the stretch. 79-78 for San Juan over Rizal as the Knights stay unbeaten in Season 7 of the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. And we're just about ready here para sa ating post-game interview. Let's go to Sydney Crespo.
Yes, Adel, kasama ko nga si Mike Kalisaan, ang best player of the game para San Juan Knights. Mike, first of all, congratulations. Sinubukan talaga kayo ng Rizal in this game. They challenged your transition defense, pero ikaw, you made sure that you're present both ends. 19 points at nalimit nyo rin si Alwin Tonoy.
Yun nga, lagi kong sinasabi, sumusunod lang naman kami sa mga rules ni Coach. Kung ano yung mga gusto niyang ipagawa sa amin, sumusunod lang kami. Kaya siguro parang nadadalian din kami sa ginagawa namin. Yun lang.
Mike, sa dami at bilis na mga nangyayari kanina, dagdag mo pa yung malakas na home crowd. Hindi kayo pumayag na maulit yung ginawa ng Rizal last year sa regular season, and now San Juan is still undefeated.
Yun nga, nung tinalo nila kami sa home court namin ngayon, at least paano nakabawi kami. So ayun, nakita naman natin walang mahina ngayong season na to. Lahat talaga pinaghahandaan namin.
Excellent effort, Mike. Sino gusto mong batiin at pasalamatan?
Unang-una, siyempre sa Panginoon, sa pinagkaloob niya ulit na panalo sa amin. At siyempre sa pinakamamahal nating Senator Jingo Estrada, Boss Monching Talisayon, Boss James Go, Boss Dennis Abella, Go for Gold, 69 Pong Bar, Abella Industry, 1914 Athletics, JSU Amusup, BFF Party List, at siyempre si Pastor Ferdinand. Pastor, maraming salamat po lagi sa inyo at sa parents ko, si Mama Tess, si Papa Carding, si Mama Jo, Papa Paco, si Coco, si Monique, si Teo, tsaka si Mamila, yung mga kasama namin sa bahay, sila Ate Inday, si asawa ko, si Steph, tapos yung Bebe Abu Boys.
Thank you so much and congratulations, Mike Kalisaan, our best player of the game, brought to us by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Sid, and congratulations sa Mike Kalisaan and the San Juan Knights pulling off a huge win on the road against the Rizal Central Mall Golden Coolers. Bukas, biyaheng Kalasyaw, Pangasinan ng inyong liga with really some awesome games coming up. Davao Occidental against Pasig City in the first game. In the second game, it's the Abra Solid North Weavers against the Cebu Classic. And in the main game, this is a big one. The undefeated Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards take on the Pangasinan Heat Waves in another battle that should have huge implications in the North Division. So, yan po ang kailangan nyo abangan bukas dito sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. For my partner, Coach Mike Perez, our courtside reporter, Sydney Crespo, and for all the hardworking men and women making up our team here, ito po si Del Tupa saying thank you and good night from Montalban, Rizal.
Ang hirap ng buhay na pinagdaanan ko, ayaw kong madaanan ng bawat pamilyang Pilipino. Kaya I hope na ang ating bansa umunlad, magkaisa tayo, ipagdasal natin ang ating mga leader dahil walang imposible sa Panginoon pag tayo ay nagdarasal. Nung ako ay naupong senador, hindi ko po talaga kinompromise yung posisyon ko kasi yung commitment ko sa taong bayan, manatiling commitment ko sa kanila habang ako'y pinagkakatiwalaan at nagsiservisyo sa gobyerno.
Masakit lang isipin, Mr. President, na ang programa na para sa mga mahihirap, tapos may mga tao na kumokontra. Kasi pagka maganda yung ginagawa para sa mga mahirap, dahil kalaban ka, kukontrahin ka. Nakakabuti naman sa taong bayan. Pagkakalaban ka, ganun. Kaya walang progreso, walang kaunlaran ang bansa natin dahil after ng administrasyon ng isang leader, pag mapalitan siya, hindi pagpatuloy yung programa niya na maganda para sa taong bayan. Pagkatapos naman ng isa, yung magandang programa niya, mahinto na naman, ibang programa na naman. Bakit hindi natin suportahan? Kahit na ba, ang isang politiko, ang puso para talaga sa taong bayan o tumulong, kung maganda yung programa, dapat suportahan na lang. Ang problema, laging hindi maganda, laging hindi maganda, laging hindi maganda. Lahat ba yung mga programa ng mga nakaraang leaders ay hindi maganda? Pagdating sa mga mahihirap, nasasaktan ako pagka binabatikos yung mga programa para sa kanila. Diyan ako galing sa pagiging mahirap. Yung walang makain sa isang araw. Naranasan ko yun. Kaya ako, anumang darating ko, anumang pera, anong halaga ang nakamtan ko sa buhay, hindi mahalaga para sa akin yan. Ang importante, makatulong ako sa taong bayan, makatulong ako sa kapwa ko. We came to this world naked, and we will depart alone and naked. Wala tayong madalala. Iiwanan natin lahat yan. Ipaglalaban ko ang karapatan ng mga mahirap na tao.
Atin itong bansa, gusto ko po na tayong lahat nagtutulungan para umunlad ang ating bansa, para umasinso ang bawat Pilipino. Mga kababayan ko, mga nagsiservisyo sa gobyerno, magkaisa tayo. Isipin natin na ang mga kababayan natin nagugutom, nahihirapan. Yung iba, walang sariling tahanan, natutulog sa kanila lamang. Tayo, lahat ay pari-parihong tao, may puso na ramdaman. Naway, bawat isa sa atin, lahat tayo, accountable tayo pagharap natin sa Panginoon. Lagi kong sinasabi, kahit ano pa kayaman mo, kahit ikaw pa pinakasikat sa buong mundo, pag namatay tayo, wala tayong madadala kahit piso. Ang Manny Pacquiao, walang karapatan maglibang kahit kanino. Dahil galing po ako sa hirap. Therefore, ang aking gagawin, tutulungan yung mga kasama kong naiiwan doon sa laylayan. Tutulungan sila. Ang dasal ko palagi sa kanila na umasinso din sila sa buhay at makaahon din, guminhawa sa buhay. Kaya tayong lahat, mga kababayan ko, sama-sama tayo, magkaisa tayo para sa tagunlad ng ating bansa, tayong lahat magtutulungan.